Tap the bell. Chris, tap the bell. You know who you are. Good morning. So here I am at the old ball field. I used to play here a lot as a kid. It's very peaceful here in the morning because it's at the back of town. There's the swimming pool is back and behind. No, wait, over here. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of like the back of town, so there's really no one ever here. And it's just a peaceful place. I'm gonna sit up here. Actually, I'm not gonna sit because that's a little bit wet, but I'll just chill here for a sec. So, another day of coming in early because Jamie's working a little bit early today, so just gonna chill around town, walking around, listening to the birds, just enjoying the quiet morning of town, of a small town. And you know, it's funny, I've talked about like nostalgia before, but whenever I come to a place like this where I spent so much time as a kid, you know, it seems so small now. Like even this ball field, you know, it's nowhere near like a professional size. I mean, it's basically just for softball or for kids baseball. It's like 240 down the line and probably 255 straightaway center, as opposed to like a major league field, which is like 330 down the line and at least probably 400 in center. So it's just interesting to see how your perspective changes. Like this seems so small to me, like I'd be able to just crank out home runs like no problem. But you know, when you're a kid, it's very different. And of course playing softball's a little bit different. But yeah, it's just weird because I get this nostalgic feeling and all of a sudden, you know, then I remember, oh man, like I'm 35. How did that happen? And when did that happen? But it's okay. I know Chris at Vegside Connection, he's been doing some meditation lately. I haven't gotten into an actual practice, an actual session. But I do allow myself to kind of drift when I'm in situations like this, and I kind of enter sort of a no-thought trance-like state. It's active meditation. I do that sometimes when I'm out on a run as well, you know, where I'm not listening to music, I'm not listening to my splits, I'm not listening to my pace, anything like that. And I just kind of go. And there's really something to be said about that, for just turning your mind off every now and then, because it really is a tool, you know. You are not your mind. We are not our minds. The minds are a tool. We have the ability to observe our mind and to step back from that and just realize that we're outside of it. And I encourage you to do that, because once you do, and you realize that you're not actually that little talking voice in your head, that you can see that talking voice and put it on the shelf for a bit. That's pretty liberating. Anyway, off to work. Catch up with you later. Alright, so I'll apologize if there's any wind, but I just want to show you guys this. We're in the neighboring town, one of the neighboring towns here. I'm right on the road, so there might be some traffic as well, but this is the town of Lunenburg. Big tourist hotspot on the South Shore here. Anyway, we just stopped and just had some dinner. Thought I'd show you some footage of the town. It's not really much footage, I guess. Not really a whole lot to look at. See if I can zoom in a little bit here. It's a nice waterfront town, I guess. A little hilly.
still got to go for my run, and I'll catch up with you guys later.
I'm just filming. Because these guys can never get too much cat spam, I don't think. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong about that. Marley, you look so different in there. That's you, baby. Haven't made it out for that run yet. But I will. Just real quick to wrap things up. So I got out for my run. I have to say I was pretty comfortable on the couch with the cats. And, you know, some days it's easier than others to get out there. Some days it's like, I just want to lay down, say screw it, break the streak, lay down with the cats. But you know what? A little bit of perseverance, a little bit of motivation, just to be able to say that I ran a whole year. That's all I want to do. And there's no reason to stop. I mean, I can go out there for 20 minutes. That's nothing. So, and actually, I feel like I recover better when I do after a hard workout like yesterday's 10K. I did 2K warm-up, 6K at a hard pace, and then 2K cool down. You know, that was a good workout. So, feels actually pretty good to get out there and kind of just, you know, relax for a couple miles, just loosen things up a little. But you know, it's easy to give up, and I always say that, you know, with running, it's amazing to me because it's perseverance, it's dedication that gets you results. And I kind of liken the same mentality, the same relentless mentality that I take with the running as I do with, you know, with veganism. It's like, we're only going to get out of it what we put in. Anybody can just be a vegan and let things just kind of happen, and that's cool, you know. I mean, if that's who you are, but man, I want to see results. I want to see change happen because I know that the animals are dying by the billions and trillions. So it's like, you know, I kind of take that same approach sometimes in a hard race or hard workout. I think of the animals, and that's what gets me through, because I'm like, hey, they've got it worse than me. I put myself through this on purpose. So anyway, the two really do tie in and complement one another. You know, plus I get to exemplify that obviously we can be, you know, we can be as athletic, we can be as non-deficient. Not to say that I'm elite like some runners out there, but hey, I've only been doing it for a couple of years. But anyway, gonna wrap it up. Just keep it really short. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day, heading out for a little day trip. Take you guys along with me, and you know, hopefully be able to check out maybe like a farmer's market, a couple little shops, get some vegan eats, and I'll link in at the end screen of this one last year's little day trip that we took. Maybe it was last year, maybe it was the year before, but I'll put day one there, or the day trip, whatever it was, and you guys can check it out, and we'll maybe do a little bit of the same kind of stuff tomorrow. But anyway, all right, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, tap the bell, do all that stuff. Tap the bell. Chris, tap the bell. You know who you are. Anyway, all right, see you guys. Peace.